Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. Four figures stood at the edge of the water, close to where the river Hull empties into the Humber. Millie's mum had driven them into town. On the way, she'd put the heating on full blast, so by the time they got to the centre, both birds' feathers were dry. Millie and Sully talked about what they should do as the birds dried out. They'd realised that, although they needed the birds' help, they had to help the birds too. This was a team effort. This was Hull working together to do the right thing. We need to help the boat people, Sully insisted, not chase them away. If we could be kind and help them get to the old boat, they might stop being a ghost ship, Millie added. Both birds, nodding vigorously, communicated with each other with a series of hand gestures that were hard for the children to interpret. Everybody knows Early Bird and Rufus Robin do not speak, but their sign language skills are excellent, and the children could see that they were planning something. When they'd reached the city centre, the two children waited as Early Bird and Rufus Robin rolled out a big piece of cloth and began drawing on it. Sully and Millie watched the ghost ship, visible on the water, just at the mouth of the River Hull. It had turned now, to row east and away from Hull, back to the sea. Then the two mascots were on their feet, holding their piece of cloth out between them, waving to the ghost ship. It was a banner with a picture of their ship on it. But, to the children's horror, the ghost ship didn't see the banner. Sully and Millie had hoped that, because the two birds were large and brightly coloured, the oarsmen would see them. But no, the ship was moving east now, out to sea. And Millie felt a deep down sadness that maybe the ghost ship would move on and be forced to search the cold North Sea forever, never knowing how close they had been to their real ship. Millie heard Sully gasp and watched him stare above him. She looked up too, at something in the sky. Was it a plane? Was it Superman? No, it was two birds. Two giant, brightly coloured birds. They were flying. Actually flying. Early Bird and Rufus Robin were holding up the banner with a huge picture of the boat the men were rowing. The birds waved and flew in circles to attract the boat's attention. Around them, hundreds of birds in the trees were tweeting and singing too. "Look," Sully said to Millie. Millie looked to see that the ghost ship had turned and was moving against the tide, into the opening of the River Hull. The birds have done it. They were leading the ghost ship up to the hull. Children along the way stopped to point at the boat as it headed slowly upstream towards the museum quarter. But what next? What now? What would happen when the boat reached the museum where the Hasholme longboat was kept?